Alright, checking the gate. Making sure we're good to go. YouTube's kicking over. Looking good. Just make sure. And we are live. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, skewers, wherever you are out there in TV land. I am your host with the most, Ranger J 1999, and welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream, with the stream where we talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and give you something fun to listen to during your workday, wherever you may be. Maybe you're watching this live, maybe you're watching this later. It doesn't really matter. We're here to bring you something fun to listen to, interact, and have a good time. And that's what it's all about here at RSG. We like to play games and have fun. I'm glad to have you guys here. If you are out there in TV land, make sure you say hello in the chat, so we'll go through and see who's out there here in a few minutes, and say hi. It's always good to do that. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, you can see in the middle there, we've got the Vader's Cup of Plenty, empty at the moment, but if you would like to donate toward the stream and support the channel, you can. If you donate $20.01 or more, you get the pickle extravaganza, where I will whip out my pickle, and there we go. So there's all that. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff today, like we always do. We're going to do a roster review. Ranger's going to suffer through mod depression like he always does. And then we're going to do your questions. If you have questions, all you need to do is put your question in chat. Make sure you put question in front of your statement, and then we will scoop those up. Well, by we, I mean me. I'm the only one here right now. But I will scoop up your questions, but to help me out with that, I need your help. So just put question in front of your statement. That way I can use Nightbot to scoop it up. If you don't, I'm going to miss it, and there's not much I can do about that. So there you go. Glad everybody's having a good day. I hope it's hot as hell here in Atlanta. It's a Tuesday, and it is hot as balls. Good Lord in heaven. But that's all right. We're here to have fun, have a good time, and kick ass and take names. So that's what we're here to do. Let's kick this pig and get things going. Let me see who's out there watching us right now. Let's see what we got going on. We've got Revenate. He was there with a big wave. Robert Duck Mafia says, you're early, Revenator. And Revenator says, always. Dr. Feelgood says, skewers, assemble. I wish I had the Avengers theme songs. Thank you, Dr. Feelgood. He's the one that makes you feel all right. Glad to have you here. Then Rubber Duck Mafia says, skewers, mount up. Regulators. Very nice. Rubber Duck Mafia says, stay as my roster review. It is. Hopefully Ranger shows no mercy. He's taking no prisoners. Well, we'll see what happens with it. It's all good. Who, question mark times 3, says, what's up, skewers? What's up to you, who? Jedi Training Bogus is here. He says, what's up, RSG peeps? What's going on, JTB? Jason Hommel's here. Says, hey, everyone. Hey, Jason. Kashmir, our good friend Kashmir, who I've had the honor of meeting, is here. Says, good afternoon. Matt Bailey, with his normal greetings, says, gracious good morning, gentlemen. Hello to you, Mr. Matt. Jeff Incredible says... Well, it just flipped on me here, so give me a second. So Jeff Incredible says, rub some dirt on it. Well, you know, that's what we do in the military. Walter Arnold says, hey, Ranger, good day, sir. Good day to you, my friend. Darth Vader 87 says, hey, Ranger. Hey, Darth Vader. CBO 97 says, good morning, RSG crew. Good morning to you, CBO 97. Frederick Nilsson says, good day. Hello, Frederick. Dr. Gonzo H with the wave. Wave back at you, buddy. Spider is here. Says, good morning to you, my friend. Let's see who else here. Deadpool Kyle says, hi, Ranger and other skewers. Hey, DBK, what's going on? Here comes the rooster. Oh, yeah. He says, what's up, skewers? Time for depression. It's going to happen. Lord Megatron, leading the Decepticons all the way into the skewer land. Glad to have you here, Lord Megatron. Gruffalo says, good morning, hot Atlanta. It is hot as balls. We had a heated advisory yesterday. It's like, ugh. Who says, Ranger, it's in the 60s in northern Wisconsin. Well, I mean, I'll take that, because when you're up there freezing in the snow, I'm just like, it's like 60 degrees. I'm not happy. Fedichico says, morning. Good morning to you. Makwa says, hello. Hello, Makwa. Scorp 30 says, hey, Ranger. How you doing today? Who would you gear 13 first? Ray, Jedi Training, or Canderous? Canderous. What else 73? Greetings all in one and one and all. Well, hello, what else 73? Good to see you here, my friend. Mikey! Mouse Mike is here, says good morning. Skywalker Vader, our brother from another mother up north in Canada, says hello, everyone. Great North, eh? What's going on? Oh, God. Sword of the Jedi's here. He says, mods are like LITPH. Yes, lightsabers in the old pee hole. There you go. Rubber Duck Mafia says that Ranger. I tagged you in a tweet looking for people who could get paid for their footage of Battlefront 2 getting huge kill streaks. Did you see it? I did not see it, and I'm really not interested. I mean, I go on some decent kill streaks in Battlefront 2. It's not my main purpose. I'm just there to play. I mean, I've gone on some pretty good epic. I just don't play the game for kill streaks. If I did, I would play it totally different. When we're playing, I'm actually playing the objectives and playing with everyone and trying to push the envelope. So a lot of times I get to like 30 or 40 kill streak and then die. Because I'm always pushing the envelope and trying to take stuff. I don't sit there and go kill a few people, run away. Kill a few people, run away. Kill a few people, run away. I will never do that. It's just not my nature. If I'm going to be a hero, I'm going to use it to help the team get to somewhere. So I guess if I wanted to, I could easily do that. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. So there you go. Well, we're here to ping pong, ping pong, pong, ping pong. Who's there?
Hey, what's up, Ranger?
Who is it?
Xylo.
Who's Xylo?
What?
I only know Stoner Jedi. I don't know who the hell this Xylo person is.
It's your boy.
Oh.
Mimsy.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Are you on your new schedule now? You can come join us during the lunch streams. What's up?
Yeah.
Well, look who it is. We're going to Xylo back. They're doing the regular lunch streams. Hey. All right.
It's good to be back, man.
All right.
I have to work till 2, so it's perfect.
Very nice. Where's my apprentice?
He's at daycare now, man. He's at daycare.
That's unacceptable unless he's killing the other children with force jokes.
One at a time, they're disappearing.
Okay, good. Lord Weirtron says, good morning, Ranger. Stay cool over there. We will. Spaceman Tim's here. He's Tim Better. He says, good morning, everyone. Billy Gunn says, hi, skewers. Hey, Billy. Who else? Anybody else pop in? We got Ray Rock says, good morning, gamers. Big Z is in the hizzy. He is here. I allow him to be here. I allow him to his presence to be with you. All right, so get your questions in, get your stuff in. I think that's everybody. If I see... Yes, that's right. He is the Youngling Slayer. My apprentice is strong with the dark side of the Force. A powerful Sith he would become, like his Uncle Ranger. Hey, Strum. He says, hi, everybody. All right, so that's all the shout-outs. If I see your name as we go... Sword of the Jedi. Daycare, also known as Sith training. That's true.
Science.
Here's another science fact from Jedi Training Bug. He says, a stunner Jedi doesn't use medpacks to heal up. Takes a blunt out instead.
Science.
Jesus. All right, so there we go. So all right, so if I see your name, if I missed it, that's all right. I'll try to shout you out as we go along. Try to shout as many names as I can, but I'll miss you. But if not, there's more episodes coming, and we'll get you eventually. All right, so it's now time for Ranger to suffer through mod depression. This is America's favorite pastime, other than Boss or Bitch from Urs. But people like seeing me suffer through depression. So what I've done, like Bob Ross, what I've done is I've painted the canvas in a liquid white. What Ranger's done is he's gone ahead and rolled already got mods for us to roll, and maybe in his world he may get a speed mod. I don't know. It's his world. He can do anything he wants. All right, we're going to go into mod depression segment of the portion of this show, Polsions. And I'm going to suffer through depression because it never works out for me. I never get it. I mean, once in a blue moon, which is a very rare thing indeed, I hit something. So I've already got the mods. We're going to go in there. We're going to go in there full throttle, Xylo. That'll keep those TIE fighters off us as we roll these mods. All right, so no, I don't need to see what stupid ass. All right, I had rolled, and I think I had a blue that was a 4. I think a green that was a 3 when I got the stats. We'll look here real quick. I'm looking. Let's see. There it is. It's a cross. It already has 4 speeds, protection, defense, and I just want to see if we can hit the speed. So we're going to roll this mod all the way because it has speed. Usually, normally I would just take a blue to 6, but we're going to go all the way because it has speed on, and let's see what happens. Okay, it hit. It got +5, so we're at 9. I wish it had hit again, but you know what? I'll take it. Xylo. We'll roll that one again, see what we get. All right, so far, so good. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. I'm rolling these under Darth Revan, our Lord and Savior. Not in his true angelic form of the true Revan, but we'll take it. So, we got a speed arrow. We'll roll that all the way up automatically. I'll take a speed arrow. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. Nice and done. Good. All right, lock that in. All right, so starting the day off right, but Zylo, you've been with me enough to know that depression will soon set in. It's just what happens. You never have one of those oh my god moments.
It's those mods, man. It's like
they don't like
prone to not roll speed.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
So we got a 3 speed on a green offense. I'm gonna roll this all the way. Normally I wouldn't, but it's 3 speed. So let's see what happens. See what transpires. And yeah, I didn't hit. All right, let's go to these other ones. Now these I'm just gonna roll to 9. Just to see what happens. And we got another green one, so let's see what happens. Nope, crap. We got another green one. We'll roll to 9, see what we get. And crap. Let's go to these grays. We're on to the grays. I think we shot our load with and oh boy.
At this point, I'm just looking for grays with 5 speed.
I haven't seen one of those in forever, man. I have not seen one of those in forever. It is absolutely ridiculous. But then I go do Mando's, thing. Oh, we finally got one. Well, geez, cheese and rice. Look at that.
All right.
All right, let's slice this turd. All right, we're gonna see. Please, Darth Revan, our Lord and Savior, hallowed be Thy name. Please roll this mod for me for speed. I don't want offense or potency. I want speed. Please give me a speed hit. Be the mod. Okay, this didn't work. Okay, so I think there was a miscommunication here, Zyla. I had asked for speed and it hit offense. I think I specifically said don't hit offense. Right, you heard me ask for that in my prayer, right, Zylo? I didn't make that up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna give you another chance, Revan, because this is it is a 5 speed. I want to see if I can hit speed on the blue. I'm gonna try this again. Now, Revan, I need you to come through for me, buddy. I really need this mod. So, depression. Straight depression.
Send it to the dump.
Just depression. And then there's, I don't even know why I bother.
Maybe the secret is to just not ask for speed and just ignore it.
No, I've tried that. I tried to be trickster, and it didn't work. So
we need a new sacrifice.
I don't know what to do anymore. I think this is a goddamn conspiracy. Was what I think this is going on, man. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, I roll more mods than anybody on this planet, and the fact that I don't hit anything speedy, it makes me think that this is CG intentionally just trying to keep us down on purpose. So it's looking bad for you, CG. Don't look bad for me. I just suffer through depression. Y'all suffer through loss of revenue. So, good God. Oh, my God. I wish there was a way of, if you roll mods and you don't hit anything, you get your slicing materials back. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Because it's such a pain in the ass just to get the material. Yeah, seriously, man. God bless America, man. What a pain in the ass. So this is one of the things people hate about dislike. I hate's a powerful word. Dislike about this game is having to do this nonsense. And if they feel like they have no chance, then they're just gonna get frustrated and leave the game. I mean, CG, you really need to get on top of this. This is getting ridiculous. All these mods you see are mods that didn't hit. They still could do some possible things, but good Lord, CG.
Yeah, and you're
Seriously.
just chasing speed primaries forever. And I
Yeah.
mean, like,
It's not
even now with the
fun.
proc system, yeah, it's horrible. Like, if you proc speed like 2 or 3 times, you can still end up with something less than 20 speed, which is ridiculous. So.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, and I think mods, we have to do it. We don't want to do it. We have to chase mods. I hate chasing mods. Getting any other kind of mod is fine, but Jesus, stupid. All right.
Well, it's like my alt too. Like my alt, I've been working on that count for like 3 months now, and like I have 1+20 speed mod, and it's an arrow.
Right.
Like I have 30 speed arrows. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and then like everything else is 19 or less. Like they literally have no other 20s. Like
Yeah.
that's insane.
It's insanity, and you sit there and you have to spend resources and stuff. You can't get the resources back once you do them if it doesn't hit what you need. So it's asinine. Well, we have to do it. That's the way they've got the damn game set up. So we have to sit there and chase our tails, and spin around in circles and stuff. Hey, DLCHS, glad to
Rolling
have
in
you
the
here.
trenches.
Hey, Nick Merck. So yeah. So all right, let's go do something that'll make me happy. Let's go do a roster review, and let me pull this up. Okay. Yes. There we go. And today we're doing Rubber Duck Mafia, or as I know him as Rydia. And Rydia is a. Let's look at old Rydia's stats here. First, I'll shout out to his guild, Black Saber Tavern. Glad to have a shout out for your guild. Doing very well. 2.1 million GP, is kicking ass in Fleet and Arena. Has Reventing with Grievous. Ooh, that's kind of kinky. Interesting combination. Huh. Instead of Marauder using Grievous.
Huh. That's different. I mean, I've seen like
That's interesting.
Grandmaster Yoda. I've seen Geobrute Alpha. I've seen Han Solo, but I've not seen Grievous. So that's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, he said I was just trying something. I normally use Marauder. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see. He wrote me another message, but let's see what. Couple things here. So let me go here. Just Ross says, really just need some assessment on my work thus far and get pointed in the right direction. Swugga page isn't really an accurate depiction of progress, as I've got dozens of vital characters waiting for promotion, but I've not done them as it's not yet time to work on them. I can understand that. And he also wrote me earlier. He said, today's my roster review. Would like to add Zeta priority. I know which ones I need. The problem is the when EP Thrawn, Citron, Silas, entire Padme team, Malik, if he ever shows up. I really like to do GG lead at some point. Well, we'll look at what Zetas you can do next. It's hard to figure out a path for those two, especially when you're a new account. So let's kind of go through your roster and see what we can see. We'll look at your doing great in Arena, doing great in Fleet. That's a plus, so you can get all that crystal income. We have some Gear 13s. We got Darth Revan, we got Basla, we got Grievous. All right, so look, we got a lot of top end shelf stuff here, a lot of stuff done, and then we got some stuff we got to work. We've got to work on. We do have a 7-star Padme. Okay, good. Looks like the pillars are done. We've got, let me see, Chewie. Okay. Palpatine. Okay. CLS. Thrawn. GR. Okay. Let's kind of go through and just see what we got. We know the Jedi Knight Revan team is pretty solid. We know that the Grievous team is pretty solid. We know the Bounty Hunters are solid, but we'll go through and look at each one of these. So, your Bounty Hunters are solid. Got the Jango lead, Bosk. Eventually, we'll want to put the second Zeta on him. It's not needed, but it's okay for now. Let's see how your speed looks. 236, not fast enough, but that's okay. I know your newer account. You're working on it, and that's okay. You'll get the speed up when you can. It's okie dokie. It's okie-K. But that's a good start on that team. I'm not going to look at first order because I know it's not even going to be close. Well, let's look at it anyway. Not even close. Yeah, it's just bare minimum. You're going to know how this works. So the GR team, I saw you have a Gear 10 Padme. She's 7 stars. If I don't see anything else that sticks out to me, Rubber Duck, I am going to have you work on the GR team. It would behoove you to get this team done. We want to look at your Separatists and some other teams first, but This team is the closest star level and gear level that I've initially looked at, but I want to make sure the two being done that you can get ready and rocking and rolling. And this team's incredible. So we'll keep that on the back burner as we go through. I'm going to go look at your Separatists first. Separatists. All right. So the droids are somewhat there. They've got the Zetas already. B2 is gear 9. B1 is gear 9. Droideka's 6 stars, gear 8. Magna Guard, 6 stars, gear 8. You already have the Zetas. I'm not too worried about Geos at the moment. They're a great team. You have a lot of farming that's still left to do in those, so let's not worry about gear on the Geos. Huh. I'm kind of torn here. He has a gear 13 Grievous. I'm torn to whether to have him gear-wise. I think Zeta-wise, see what, check me on this, Alo. I think Zeta-wise, let's start working on the GR team. Gear-wise, let's finish up your droid team.
Yeah, I like that. Solid. And I mean, you want to get that Padme team ready because if you already got gear 13 Grievous,
you might as well finish with the droids.
Works around him. Yeah, and everything else works around him. Plus, you already know what you need for GOTV Dark Side, and then the Zeta priority list will kind of fall into the Padme team, and then it'll also help you for light side GOTV. Plus, you have 2 Darth Revan counters. So.
Yeah, I like that. I think gear. Let's finish up the droids. At least get them to gear 11. I'm not worried about gear 12 on these characters. Keep the farm going, and trust me, I know how awful that farm is because I just finished up E1 and I'm working on finishing Droideka. I could not do the special mission yesterday because Droideka's not done, and it's frustrating. But I can't speed it up any faster than it is, because I went and got V1 squared away.
You get Shock T, you're
God. So
and Droideka's got to be at least gear 12.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I would say let's get your droids to gear 11. And then keep farming them. Then Zetas, I would say, let's start doing the Padme team. And there's some debate on which the Zeta order is. I think the 2 on Padme first, and Anakin, Kenobi, Ahsoka. Some say do Padme leader, then Anakin, then Padme's unique, Kenobi, Ahsoka. However you want to do it's fine. I would say you don't have Malik, so we save 2 Zetas for Malik, and then anything else goes toward the GR team. I think that's one thing you need to do that. So I think for gear-wise, farm-wise, droids, then go round up your GR team. Zeta-wise, 2 for Malik, and then the rest go toward your GR team for now. And get that team rounded up. And that'll really help you out tremendously in GAC and stuff. If you go to your other tunes, I mean, Rebels and Resistance and stuff, I mean, we'll eventually go work on your Han. I mean, you got to CLS, but we'll eventually go work on that team after we get these done. JTR, where's your Resistance? Do we have a JTR? No. So keep farming Scav Ray. I don't think you have a canteen. We're not working on the bugs immediately. I doubt you guys are doing high-level GOTB at 2.1 million in the guild you're in. You've got BB at 7 stars. We need to get Finn going, Ray going, and we got to work on the Viagra brothers. I don't think you have a cantina for them. Let me go back and look at your Separatists with the droids. I don't believe so. Because I think your B2 is 7 stars. Yeah, B1's Fleet. Droideka's Hard Node. IG 100 is what? Crap. In a basket. I have to go look. Oh, if the game will let me.
He's in the guild store, and then...
Okay, he's a cantina. So we can finish up IG Magna Guard. Yeah, he's in the guild. He's in the weekly shipments, but no. He's Cantina 10, and he's in a hard note. Yeah, he's a bronze hard note. So let's finish IG. Then we could go for JTR. I mean, he doesn't need bugs right away. His Geonosian Brood Alpha is 4-star, though. We could finish up Geonosian Brood Alpha and then go work on Padme. I mean, JTR, but I mean, he still needs Finn and stuff. Yeah, we could do that. Because your bugs are pretty much done. Besides that, we need... See, Sunfax done, Poggle's done, Soldiers 1 away, Spies 1 star away. Yeah, let's go work on Geonosian Brood Alpha. Then we'll go work on the Viagra brothers, because you still have to work on Ray and Finn. So there's no rush on that. I'd rather you get the Geonosian Brute Alpha done and your bug squared away than go start chase, especially since you got him at 4-star. I don't know how close you got him to 5-star. So yeah, I think that would be a better route for you. If we look at any of your other teams, Sith look pretty solid. We do need some gear on the Sith, but we can work on them afterwards. Keep Nihilus as part of your farm as well. He's almost done. Trey, you get out of the raid. So, yeah. So, one more team I want to look at is Night Sisters, just to see where you're at with them. They need some work and they need some love. Alright, so, since your Geos are almost done farm-wise, let's just go finish them once we get the droids done. Then we'll go into Geos, just round out your Separatists, put the Zetas on your GR team, gear up your droid team, then go gear up your Padme team, and then we can take it from there where we want to go next. I think your farm next will probably be your Night Sisters, get them squared away, things of that nature. So I think that's your plan for right now. Yeah. What's this going on in chat? Parketch, I'm doing well. My wife's in surgery currently, waiting for her. Oh no! Oh, okay, it's not serious. She had a long-standing shoulder injury that's finally being corrected. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah. Okay, well, good. She's getting the stuff she needs, so that's good. So absolutely, I like what you. So getting back to the roster review. So yeah, that's the plan of attack that we're going to go for your roster. I think that's the best route. Get your Separatists done. Get your GR team done. That's going to have you a lot of teams at GAC along with your 2 Revens. Malik will eventually come around. You'll get him out of there. So going into 2.5, you're going to have both Revens with Malik eventually, if he shows up. GR, the 2 Geo teams, Old Republic. That's a lot of firepower on your side. That's going to help you out a lot, Rubber Duck Mafia. So let's get that stuff rounded out. You're right there. And then once we get that done, then we'll go round out these other teams like gearing CLS, farming JTR, farming your Night Sisters. I think those are going to be the next 3 teams we'll focus on after this round of stuff. So I think that's the route you need to go. Anything you're seeing, Zalo, disagree with, agree with? Yes, no, maybe so?
No, I mean, I think it's a solid plan. The Geos are a really light investment too, right after you get done with Malik and the Padme team, and rounding up your Separatists, you're going to end up rounding up some more Galactic Republic characters in the long run after the light side Geo TV comes out. So I think this is a good short-term and long-term plan, plus you can adjust where needed to as well. So,
all right, we have 74 people watching right now and only 25 thumbs up. Can I get some more thumbs up, love? Can I get a little bit more licking on the like button there, as old Ouchie would say? If you guys don't mind, very, very, very much appreciated. All right, let's go look at your mods. Filter by speed. Let's check here. So we're looking at what mods are on who, and then we're looking at how you doing with speed mods. So we're definitely hurting on speed mods. Now there's some mods here you need to roll. No, not the one on Kira. Ooh, good. Let's keep it. It's a 16 speed, but for now, Boba Fett's got a purple. There's a purple on our Bastila, regular Bastila. There's a Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, so first part, I'd say go get some of these double-digit mods down here sliced. There's some potential here. There's a lot of blue and stuff on here that these are all double digits. I'd like you to slice these first, excuse me. Oh, he's got a donation. Oh, from Rubber Duck Mafia. Says, thanks, Ranger. You're more than welcome, but we're not done yet. So first priority is to slice some of these mods. And get them squared away. Oh, got some porgs filling the cup. The cup of plenty is now full of porgs. Then your other priority is let's get some more speed sets. The one speed that's over 20 on your speed set is 22 on Fallen Bastila, which is the right spot. I mean, the mods where they're at, I don't have any problem with. But we are lacking speed sets. Anything 19 or above, 19, 20 or above is kind of where we want, right? And we're back in that. So you're going to have to be in the trenches with me, Rubber Duck Mafia. There's some mods here that potentially could hit that, but we need to go back and slice them. I'd start with all your speed ones that you see down here. Like there's some 10s and 11s and 12s and that do your speed ones first down here. There's one on Thrawn, there's one on Revan, Jedi Revan, there's one on, is that Stark? Yeah, Stark. BB-8. Anything blue that's got plus 10, I want this sliced first. I would especially start with the speed set. So let's see if they can hit, and maybe we can get into the 20s. So that's, proper catch. Join in Rangers Depression Farm Speed mods. Yeah. Rubber Duck, I'm with you. I do it every day. It sucks. So just get your ass in the mud, in the blood, and get your butt in there and join me in my depression as we suffer horribly through what we have to do. So, other than that, the mods are on the right characters. I don't have any problem with where you got them at. I just think we need more, and we have some slicing to do. So, priority is to slice those speed mods and those blues, see what we can get. And then just farm speed sets. You know what the deal is. Try to get at least grays or greens that are 5. See if you can get them to double digits going into green or blue. If they don't hit that, then forget about it. If they do hit, it's fine, but we're looking for upper echelon mods because you're going to have some characters on some teams that you're going to need it for, especially with Malik. Eventually getting him. I mean, you're doing fine now, but I'm thinking long term for GAC, TW, things of that nature. We just have to keep grinding, man. It's a horrible grind. I hate having to ask you to do it, but it's just it's the nature of the beast. So, all right. So, that being said, I think that covers the big things that you were looking at. We've got Zeta's priority, we've got gear priority, we've got farming priority, we've got mods and what you need to work on. I think that covers the game, but anything you can think of, Xylo?
I mean, you always need more speed primary mods, but at the end of the day, like, we're all chasing that. So I think you're doing well with your mods for sure. And just always look for other secondary stats too, like crit chance, tenacity.
Yeah.
Anything like that on the side too. If you ever get frustrated farming speed mods, it's a good way to kind of alleviate the chase.
Yeah, we're always chasing. It's just the nature of the beast. You'll get other mods from the events and stuff. I mean, good lord, they throw mods at you.
And they're not all just health mods. Finally,
there's tenacity and potency and. So there's a lot of other stuff and defense and some other stats. So that's where I get all my is from the events, the other sets. I'm like, oh, there we go, and I'll roll them and see what I get. If they hit a certain speed, I'll be like, oh, very nice. Let me just roll this mod up. So I've actually got a couple of decent mods like that. But the speed sets are the ones where they just are like, nah, you're not getting those. Jesus. So, all right. So there we go. So that's your Ross review. Rubber Duck, you know where to reach me if you have any questions moving forward. You're in contact with me in Discord. That's cool. Just like anybody else. If you do have questions about the game, guys, I'm always available in Discord to help you guys out. It's what I do. It's what I live for. So if you have questions, all you need to do is hit me up and we'll get you squared away. Now, if you would like a Ross review like we just did for a good friend, Rubber Duck Mafia, Rudia, all you need to do is send Finity, Finiti, in our Discord a message with your Galaxy of Heroes GG account and write a little bit about what he wants to look at. Give him a day to respond. He will if you don't send him another message, but he will respond eventually. And when he does, he'll let you know that you're in the queue. 3 to 4 weeks later, your time will come. He'll message you again, let you know that your time's up, what your time is coming, what day you want to do it, yada yada yada, and get you set for a date and time. Besides that, there's a couple ways you can bump that up. If you become a Patreon of $10 or more, if you become a new Patreon because you want to get a Ross review and you send everything, let Finn know you are a Patreon of $10 or more and you'd like your Ross review, instead of being later, to be sooner, and he'll bump you to the front of the line. If you already are Patreon and have a Ross review in the lunch stream that you're in the Q4 and want to bump up, let Finn know and he'll bump you up automatically because you're already a Patreon. So that's how you get a lunch stream in-depth Ross review. That's how it is. There's a queue, so think about that stuff when you're doing that. Now, the other benefits of being a Patreon is a lot of stuff. We do a lot of stuff for our Patrons. I do mini Ross review sessions like I did yesterday, where you can come in and anytime you're a Patreon, you get first crack because you're a Patreon, I prioritize you first to look at anything you have going on in your account. We'll look at it. I'll answer your questions. This is what we do. It's the benefit of being a Patreon. For us, you get mini roster reviews. You get priority over anybody who donates or anybody that just asks me to do a roster review. So we do mini roster reviews. When I'm doing them, that's kind of how I go about who's priority for me to look at. Most of the time, I'd say 90% of the time, I go through all the ally codes that are sent to me. The ones that are not, I do have that rare occasion where I'm over, it's just too many, but the priority will always go to Patreons and it will go to people that donate. So just think about that. We'll do them for free, but just think that those people have priority because they are supporting the channel. And then if you want help, I mean, let's be real. Xylo mods can be a little depressing. Dealing with them can be hugely depressing. So if you would like me to... if you would like your entire roster fixed because you're just overwhelmed with mods and you need help, I offer my services, Ranger J 1999 modding services. I've been doing a lot of people's stuff. I did BCMs last week on air. You can go back and see me working on it. I'll clean up your mods. I'll get everything organized. I'll remod your characters and however you want me to do it. And I only charge $15 for every 500k total GP or $30 per million GP. I work on the cheap. If you'd like to hang out with me while I'm doing that, then just for $20 more, as long as you have something like Zoom, Skype, Discord, somewhere I can communicate where you can at least see me. I wouldn't say Discord. I mean, if you want to hang out with me and as I'm doing and ask questions, you can. But if you actually want to see it, I'll share my screen like on Zoom or Skype, and then you can see what I'm doing. That's the best way to do it. So just message me, Ranger J 1999. I would do it sooner rather than later. I'm starting to get a lot of hits for people wanting me to do their stuff. I do have openings, but they're going by fast. So if you would like me to work on your stuff and get your stuff squared away, now would be the time. So, and just let me know if I know a lot of you, money's tight, or you're waiting before you can do it. Just let me know you're interested, and that way I can kind of schedule something based off when you would want to get it done. So, and we'll work on the price. It's not a big deal. I'm not sure they're gonna be like, it's this amount and that's it. So no, don't worry about that. And the other thing is, I know people are trying to make a collection for Remon. I have drawn the line in the sand on that Xylo. $175 is the lowest I'll do it for. If I can get to 200, which is what I want, it's fine. But 175 is the line, man. That's going to be a huge project. So huge. It's going to be unbelievably huge, Xylo.
Yeah, you're going to have him like farming mods and then like resetting characters and selling a bunch of mods.
Yes.
Going through all 16 of his GAC teams.
Yeah.
So, yeah, have fun.
But if y'all want to pool your resources, that's fine. And I will do it live on the air for Remon. But, yeah, 175 is the minimum I'm going to do. Because that's like a 6 to 8 hour project right there. That's an entire day of me fixing that stuff. Because I'm going to have to go in, get all the crap mods off, sell them. I have to go in, get all his other mods squared away, get them organized, get rid of the ones that suck. Then I have to go actually in and remod his account. That's going to be a huge undertaking. So there you go. All right, enough of that nonsense. And thank you, Rubber Duck Mafia. If you have any questions, let me know, buddy. Thank you for letting us look at your roster, and shout out to your guild again, Black Saber Tavern. So there you go. All right, so let's get off this and get back into the game. And it is now time for questions, Xylo. Question time. Question time.
Woo!
Time to answer some damn questions for question time. At the same time, I'm going to do Rebel Roundup. Yeah, get this going. I do have a Gear 13 bot. Get out of there, Veers. Stupid Veers. I'm gonna do Django lead. Why not? There you go. My Gear 13 boss. Go kick some ass. Hey, Shadowville. He's like, hey, Shadow, hey. So I'm gonna get this going. Put that on auto. Let's get to some questions for you guys. So there's a lot of questions coming in. So let's rock and roll and do that. Eventually the game will get to the game. Can we load up the event? What's happening here? Thank you. I was about to say Jesus. All right, there we go. All right, kicking ass. All right. So okay, that's good. All right, let me go through the questions here. Guys, if guys have questions, go ahead and get those questions. Make sure you put question in front of your statement. I will not catch the question if you don't do it otherwise. So there you go. All right, let me get this done. Put this out of here. Give me a second. I'm just doing a little bit of house cleaning, little cleansing of the house here. Okay, that way I can see the chat. All right. All right, here we go. First question from Nick Merck. Question: Gear and Party out of Resistance, Knight, Grievous, Padme, or Sith Triumphant? What fourth and fifth with trio? You're a guest today, Tyler. What do you think?
Oof, that's a lot of teams. Can I get the list one more time?
Yes. So, question for Nick Merck: Gear and Priority out of Resistance, Night Sisters, Grievous, Padme, or Sith Trio? And on the Sith Trio, what fourth and fifth would you run?
Well,
honestly, I can answer the second part. Sith Triumphant, just run Sith Triumphant. Those three alone will go kill like a Night Sister team and a lot of teams. They're just like, yeah, we win.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can use a lot of filler characters for sure too. I
use like Maul, but that's a fourth. I don't even go into with the fifth. So
yeah, Count Dooku. If he doesn't fall into a Separatist team, he works as good as a Sith still. I mean, Sith Trooper if he's not in your Darth Revan team too as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm working on my Marauder so I can put Marauder in and take Trooper back to the old Sith Triumphant.
Yeah, exactly. So don't fall out on Marauder. I mean, your Sith Assassin, you might have invested a little bit in your Sith Assassin too as well. So for team wise, I would think your Padme team is more geared than your Grievous team is. Most people's are majority. And then after that, I would go Grievous. I mean, you definitely need those guys for GOTB and everything else will kind of have a ripple effect from there. Night Sisters are a great team, but I think with GOTB and the Separatist reworks, that these characters and these teams are just as comparable. And, you want to be getting that stuff done for your guild as well. So
there you go. Oh, Lord, Ouchie's here. Ouchie girl. Hey, girl. She's like, I need all pickles and taters out. Well, I can't help with the taters, but I've got my pickle right here. But I'm not going to play with my pickle unless we get a donation. But I will show the pickle. So I showed the pickle. That's all you're going to get. All right, next question from Jason Krula. Question: I'm working on my Padme team now, and after watching It's Just Ian videos, I'm convinced there are two ways to mod Padme team. How successful is Padme versus Darth Revan and Malak with slower Padme? What do you think, Xylo? Xylo?
Sorry, I had to cut my Wi-Fi off. It was cutting in and out.
Oh, well, say hello to Mrs. Xylo.
Hey, what's going on? Hi, Mrs. Xylo.
I said hello. Yeah, that's not you saying hello. That's me saying hello to Mrs. Xylo. What do you think about the slow Padme team?
Slow Padme team, I really like it. I mean, the mods are...
Explain that, because we get asked this a lot. Explain the concept of the team and why it works.
So, you want a lot of health percentage and flat statistics, and then with speed there too as well. So, I mean, you want your Padme going around 220, 230. It's not crazy fast. It's very doable with all health primaries. And then the same kind of ripple effect for your Kenobi. I mean, your Kenobi, having him more tanky, of course. And then with Anakin and Ahsoka, you want, either offense and crit damage, and crit chance. Whatever you have more flat offense statistics with, right? And then you still want to match that health and protection as well, because they benefit from more health. They get that extra bonus protection through Padme's lead. So, I mean... The more healthier and more durable you can make the team, the quicker that they can bounce back up from less than 50% health, less than 25% health. So it's not just a durable team, but it's a team that doesn't require super fast speed mods. So all these health primaries that you get from the events, or characters that have or mods that have 4 or 5 procs on health, protection, anything like that, they all work great. And again, just don't forget to add 5 speed here and there, 10 speed here and there where you can on certain mods. If you have something really fast right away, a plus 20 health primary, just one of those makes a difference if it has, good health and protection statistics with it. So there's a lot of different options that you can have, and you can speed the team up too if you want to, but the idea is to keep it slower than people's like Sith Marauders or people with slower Maliks, so that way they can cleanse the debuffs and then get out in front of everything else and start chipping away at those Darth Revan teams one at a time.
There you go. La, 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 la. All right. 26 Rogue says, question, has anyone completed Phase 1 special mission when getting Shock T? Any tips? I know I haven't, because as soon as I see Shock T, I'm like, well, I'm dead. But my characters are only like 12. Some are 11, so that's probably why they're just one-shotting me. What about you? Any success there, Xylo?
Well, another thing is probably like switching mods, but the problem is like what mods to pull, and then it becomes another chore of shuffling these mods around too. So I really think level cap will help, but as of right now, it only seems like Gear 13 is the way to go, and it's unfortunate because you don't want to Gear 13 all these other characters when you want to start putting Gear 13 on characters that will benefit from Gear 13 as an aspect of like taking the Geos up to Gear 13 for the Accolade mission or for the Wat Tambor mission. I mean, like I last go around we had GeoTV, I had Shock T pop up with 2 ARC troopers at the end, and
you're
Geos
done.
didn't stand a chance. Yeah.
No, the one grenade, you're done.
Yeah, or one AoE from the sergeant, or one hit from the sharpshooter. Like, it's disgusting.
And it's not just Geos. It's like anytime you run into that. Like I ran into with the, what was it? It wasn't Night Sisters. It was, I'm trying to remember who it was, but I ran into that thing and I was like,
bunch of days.
Yeah, and nothing lands, and you're just like, God dang it.
And you can't just keep using Brood Alpha's cleanse over and over again. Like, it seems like even if you save the cleanse and like save the specials at that last phase, they still just get raffle stomped.
Yeah.
Each time we've done our GOTB, I've upgraded them more and more that I've attempted the Wat Tambor mission, right? So the first time around, I had both Zetas in Gear 11, Brood Alpha. Everybody else is Gear 12. They got raffle stomped. And then the second time around, I started putting more of those left side pieces on, got Brood Alpha up to 12, still got stomped. And now this time I'm just trying to get more of these left side pieces onto the bugs before the event comes and hope for the best, really.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
And one more thing too is the health steal, the pieces on the Gear 12, the left side pieces that add the health steal for the Geos.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brood Alpha already has a high base health steal at Gear 12, but some of them don't have any health steal, so the sooner that you get those pieces on them, the more survivability they'll have, at least.
Yeah. All right. I know people have completed. I know people in MWMC1 have done it, and some too have completed. I know Mandy's done it, I think, right? But his line.
Yeah, Mandy has Wat Tambor. Yeah.
I mean, he's crushing it. So he may have a video on it, but we'll have to go look.
He's a couple of videos. Yeah.
Yeah, but I looked at his roster yesterday. It's 5.5 million GP with like 38 Gear 13s. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I saw that in the mini reviews. He's got a crazy roster.
It's just sick. Revenator question: do you think CG will release anything this week, or too busy with last week's fiasco? I think the schedule's the schedule. I don't know if they're releasing anything this week. I don't think we're getting anything like Lightside GOTV anytime soon. I think Lightside's not coming toward the end of August, probably beginning of September we'll get Lightside GOTV. Because September, October will be Lightside GOTV focus with reworks and stuff. Maybe we start getting reworks this week. I don't know. As we start making our way there. But we know November and December is going to be when they transition toward the movie. Because that's typically what they've done in the past. The last 3 movies that have come out is the month prior and the month of leading up to the release of the movie. You start getting all those characters coming in. So I think September is when Lightside GOTV is going to come in. In regards to GAC, I have no idea.
I think the worst thing right now is the whole cheating fiasco, and everything that going on is kind of throwing a wrench in their plans, of course. But I still, like Ranger said, there's an agenda still, and there's plans to release things regardless of what's going on behind the backgrounds in GAC and you know, the mods or whatever is going on with the cheating aspect. I mean, the cheaters are going to cheat, and they're looking for those guys still, even before they announce GAC. So it's just that's got to take its own due process, but it's not going to affect new content or new releases or anything like that too. And you know, I think I'm hopeful that, you know, either this Wednesday or next Wednesday we see something about some more information on Lightside GOTB coming along with Shock T going free to play. You know, she's going to be going free to play soon. She's been in shipments now for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then following that, I would really hope that, like I said, we hear either something about Lightside GOTB, like, you know, playing for a release date potentially, and then, like you said, the clone reworks fall into that too as well.
All right. Gruffalo question: what or where is the source for patience? Patience? What's patience? I don't have any patience. Do you have any patience there, Stoner?
No, patience is a virtue, man.
No, I think we all have patience because we have to, right?
Yeah.
With this game. So, all right. Any other questions? I'm looking. I think we're caught up. Wow. See what happens when Finn and them are not here. I get through stuff quick. Actually, get going. We'll give a couple minutes for questions and stuff. I'm just doing the Rebel Roundup, which is basically just me getting shards for the shard store. That's all this is. I'm ready to Jango Fett Bounty Hunter team and kicking ass. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with. I just did Gear 13 Daka and put the Zeta on her. So she's done. Now I gotta figure out where I want to go next with my Zetas. Do I want to keep working on the Geos? Because I can do Dooku and Grievous, or Dooku and I could do Grievous's leader. I could do Newt, I could do Dooku, or I could go round up some of the other ones like CLS's leader or something like that. You know, not needed. I'm at that point where
finish your Seppies first. Your Seppies,
yeah,
like,
I could.
Grievous's lead after the rework is really good, and then I mean like Dooku and Newt, you're gonna need those long run for GOTV anyways. I mean, like, I just done Newt a couple of days ago and took him to Gear 12 last night, and then Dooku, he's 3 pieces away from Gear 12. He's gonna get my next Zeta, and then all my Seppies are like the required Zetas are done. The only ones.
All right, I'll stick with Separatists.
Yeah. Buy in.
All right. Who !3 question? What gear level is? Hold on. What gear level is 7-star Padme viable? Does she need Zetas to be viable? Yeah, she does need Zetas. And I'd say Gear 11, she's viable. Nothing under short of that will she be viable. I mean, I had mine 6-star Gear 11 with the 2 Zetas. She was very, very, very viable.
Yeah. And that her unique Zeta's like very. I mean, like, there's nothing like it, right? Like, you can't dispel buffs off them if they have bonus protection up. Like, that's huge.
Right. Very huge. It's unbelievably huge. It's so huge. Why is that stupid screen? Oh, man, my bounty hunter's getting smoked by Lando Calrissian. What is happening? Get off him. Get him, bounty hunters. Oh my lord.
Jango lead?
Yeah. It's like, what the hell's going on here? Get that health and protection back. What's happening? Son of a bitch. Billy Gunn question. GOTB at special mission licked my butt this time. All my Separatist droids Gear 12 except Newt Gear 11. Is that my issue or am I missing something from a strategy standpoint?
You need the Zetas on Newt B2 and B1, and then like I tried it today again. Like I still haven't beaten it myself, and I have a Gear 12 Magna Guard. I think my biggest flaw is that I don't have Droideka at Gear 12. He's like Gear 11 with like 2 or 3 pieces from 12, so he doesn't have a lot of damage output that I would like. And I think he's like the key factor in that team because what I tried to do is I tried to take out Magna Guard for Gear 13 Grievous today, and then I ran into Shock T and she smoked everybody. So I really think if I would have had Magna Guard in there, I mean, it would have probably ended out the same way. And the sad thing is, like, that's how much investment I've made in that team. I still can't beat those special missions. So maybe it's a lack of 60 mods on those characters. or a lack of those extra Gear 12 pieces. Maybe even, the strategy needs to be more niche. I know Newt Zeta is needed there because the extra damage he deals, and then the benefit from like spreading extortion and everything like that, and then you're just spreading target locks with B1. B1 needs to be very potent as well as fast, and then just getting Droideka to hit as hard as possible outside of his true damage. Like his basic needs to be hitting for like 10-20k, and I think he needs to be at least Gear 12, maybe even going on to Gear 13 for Droideka. So that's why you've probably even seen a lot of people not just invest in Gear 13 Grievous, but the full Separatist droid team, because they're very vital for the special missions or GOTB in general. So.
All right. Ray Rock question: you should break it up to a 3-day remon session if it will take a long time. No. I'm going to go in there, and I'm not going to stop till it's done. Are you crazy?
We could do it on like a Saturday or Sunday and like just kick our feet up and be like, all right, let's do this.
Shaggy D Shy question: What is the Bosk Jawa scavenger interaction mentioned in the dev forum? I haven't checked the forums in a couple days, really. Do you know what they're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I don't chase the puzzles. I mean, like, it could be anything, really.
I don't know.
Like,
is this a puzzle or an announcement about something?
Well, they hinted at something before, too, when they said something about the iconic items, about scavenging or scavengers or something like that in general. So maybe, another
he's saying
or something like that.
There's a Boss Jawa scavenger interaction mentioned in the dev forum. I'm not aware of it.
Maybe it's a bug or something.
I'm not familiar with that. It's not something big on my radar, so that's probably why it didn't come up. Where it's like, oh yeah, that. So I'll go look, but I haven't checked the forums in a couple days. I looked once, and if there's nothing big there, I'm like, okay, move on, because usually I'm busy doing streams and stuff like that. So I really, but while I look that up, Shaggy, that's a good question. And our Wilson question: what Zetas are needed for the GG nuke team? Well, Grievous.
Yeah, like Grievous unique, and then T3M Force first unique. What is it called? Something protocol or something like that. I think it is.
Combat protocol.
That's the second one. Yeah, that's the first one. Okay, yeah.
Or whatever one. Yeah.
It was stacking crit chance and crit damage, and then it just makes Grievous hit like over 100,000 without ridiculous. Even trying.
It is so nasty.
I've even been thinking about gearing up my T3 just to do it. I mean, it's a good way to stretch out your Separatist and then make a nuke team too as well.
Sure.
And I mean, when Wat Tambor comes around, that might change the plan too as well. So.
All right. Any other Zetas for that team? I know those two are important, but I mean, B2's nice on that. B1's nice for using B1, but other than that, not really.
Well, a buddy of mine runs IG-88 lead and Imperial Probe Droid with BB-8. So he has the Zeta on IG-88, which keeps your enemies from gaining buffs, right? And then I think that between IG-88 and IPD Zetas, it basically like keeps your opponent locked from gaining buffs.
Yeah.
So it's really annoying for the Darth Revan teams because they can't gain any of those extra statistics that they really need. I mean, they do benefit from ferocity still, of course, but that also kind of helps them get spammed on debuffs too. Like the opening move, I believe IG-88 does the AoE, and that spams the target lock, and then from that point it just has that rippling effect. And usually when I run it, my HK and my Sith Marauder gets smoked by Grievous's AoE, and then it's basically can Malik make it to the end of the fight? It's disgusting.
Yeah, it depends. You just have to control them with fear. That's what I do. I just use my, hitting. I always do the AoE with Revan first to get shock on everyone, so they can't get buffs or anything. Right? Taunt can't go up, and then I'm just burning through, Grievous, and if I can't get to him because of Mark, I'm like, okay, well then I'll just fear your ass, get combat meditation going, and then I'll single target and be like, okay, you want to go back up again, Grievous? Nope, fear again, bastard. All right, Ouchie Dumpling says, question: I just bought a new gaming laptop. What games should I download? Whatever games you want, Ouchie girl. Yeah, play some. I don't really do any PC gaming. It's more console, so I don't even recommendations. But you know who you should ask is Finn. Finn does a lot of PC gaming. There's Borderlands and all kinds of games you can get. He knows those stuff. All right. Gav P question: has anyone ever seen Grande and Mandalore at the same room? Yes, we've done that before.
Yeah, what was it, like 2 months ago?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We did that. Yes, it's been proven science. Matt Bailey question: I'm going camping for a week. No cell service. Do you think the chances are that I missed something important? I don't know. I can't see that far in the future, bro.
Here's what you do, right? You find somebody that's very close to you that you trust, preferably
not Finn.
Preferably a 13 teenage-year-old kid that likes to play games.
I don't know about that.
Give him $10. Give him your phone. Tell him what to do every 3 hours. Have fun.
Chili.
He has to be a family member too, by the way. It has to be a family member.
No, you buy. No. All right. Let's see here. Just checking stuff in the store real quick. Yes, a few more questions, and then round this up. And the mod store has its offense. Let's see. What's this one? Mods. Potency. What's this? Jesus Christ! Stupid ass mods. Okay, good. Let's see here. Okay, he says boss is causing thermal detonator even though he isn't a Jawa. Okay, so that's a bug. Okay, I see what you're saying. Was not aware of that. So yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that happens. No, boss is not secretly a Jawa. They'll fix that. Hey, Darth Bob. Holy crap, it's Darth Bob. Bob! Says, hi, SG family. Hey, Bob. What's going on, buddy? Any other questions? Let me look here real quick. Nope, I think that's it. Everyone's just having a good old time. I know, Ouchie Girl, but he's got a lot of PC games he does, so it's not going to be Magic the Gathering or Simporgs. So you're all right there, Ouchie. I wouldn't steer you wrong on that. I'm not going to send you to Finn just because I'm evil, So I think you're okay with Dr. Finn stuff. Person. All right. I think that's it for today. So I think that's all the questions and time. So, Zylo, where can folks check you out at?
Yeah, check me out on YouTube. Takedown Games. Come hang out. Come subscribe. And join the Discord.
There you go. So with that, we're going to end the show. Make sure you guys stop what you're doing. There's 73 of you. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do. It helps with monetization, getting our content out there to the YouTube world so more people view us and find us on YouTube. So that helps us out tremendously. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. So you can hit that bell notification. We do a lot of live streaming, and we have fun. And I will be back tonight at 7 for Battlefront 2. We always do Battlefront on Thursdays and Fridays. Wednesday we will do the lunch stream. We do the lunch stream Monday through Friday from 12 to whenever we get done, usually 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow we'll have the Wednesday night show. Thursday will be another lunch stream with mini Ross review session, and then I'll be hanging over with Mist. And then Friday will be the lunch stream with the new Naruto. I've got the new Naruto game. We're going to go through the story arc from the beginning, play it all the way through, so you guys that love Naruto or are interested in learning about Naruto, we're going to be doing that. And then Friday again will be another Battlefront. And then Saturday we'll have our Jedi Academy. And then we also have Pictionary. We just got a lot of stuff for you guys, so it helps to do that. And follow us on Twitch as well. Subscribe and follow us on Twitch. If you have not re-upped your subscription on Twitch, you should. But follow us on Twitch as well. Finn's been doing a lot of Magic the Gathering and PC Gaming Night. And we'll have PC Gaming Night tonight with Dr. Finn. Hopefully, they should be playing Borderlands or some other game in there and stuff. So, always a fun time. So, we got a lot of stuff packed for you, so make sure you do that. Check out our Patreon if you haven't become a Patreon sponsor. We talked about earlier all the benefits of becoming a Patreon. And anything else I need to mention? Yep, we got Ranger Dave modding service, so get that in if you're looking to do it. So I think